Today I'm going to be showing you guys where the locations of the different public service announcement signs are, where to collect wood from a pirate ship, Viking ship, and then like the stone from a fork, knife, and umbrella. Also an amazing place to find 7 ammo boxes super fast, and even a secret of how to better deal damage with a pickaxe. Alright guys, welcome back to another Fortnite video, and in this one it is time for my Season 9 Week 10 guide. That is right, we are on the final week of the season, and I'm going to be showing you tips and tricks and secrets to help you get these challenges done fast. Now real quick before we get into it guys, something that can actually help you out with these challenges is my affiliate Gamerlink. Gamerlink is a free app for iOS and Android that has a bunch of stuff, including a specific section that can help you find teammates to play with, which can obviously help you with the challenges. But they recently added a web beta for PC users so you can use it on PC, which is definitely pretty cool. So if you want to check that out, there will be a link down below in the description. But yeah guys, let's get into it with today's video. Hit that like button down below if you enjoy it, subscribe if you're new around here, and also if you want to help support me, you can do so by using my supporter creator code TheLlamaSir. But anyways guys, without further ado, let's jump on into it with the order of the challenges we're going to be covering in this video. And real quick note, there is not a star this week since it is week 10, so you don't have to worry about that. But as for the challenges themselves, you have got collect wood from a pirate ship or Viking ship plus stages, and those stages are like the one with the fork, knife, and umbrella, the robot factory. Show you where to find those. Use an airstrike in different matches. Show you an amazing way to find those items quick. Search 7 ammo boxes in a single match. Visit different public service announcement signs in Neo-Tilted, Pressure Plant, or Mega Mall. Show you a bunch of locations for those. Eliminate opponents in Pleasant Park or Paradise Palms. Damage opponents with shotguns and damage opponents with a pickaxe. And again, I have like a secret way to help you deal damage with a pickaxe that can definitely help you out. But anyways guys, without further ado, let's get into it with the first challenge I want to cover in this video, and that is the one where you have to collect wood from a pirate ship or Viking ship, plus the other stages, which are some interesting locations. So basically, the toughest part about this one is actually knowing where to go for the locations. Now, the pirate ship is obviously the one at Lazy Lagoon. That's probably the more obvious spot to go, and it's a good spot to go because there's a lot of materials you can grab, so I do recommend going to that maybe in like Team Rumble, something like that. However, if you're on the other side of the map and you want to go to the Viking ship, that is obviously at the Viking Village near Polar Peak, so head over there if you're on that side, because that is a great way to get this stuff done, and maybe a little bit less common than the pirate ship, I would assume. Now after that then, it starts to get a little bit tougher because you have to then collect stone from a fork, knife, or umbrella, and again that is 100 materials of each. But if you don't know where the fork, knife, or umbrella are, don't worry guys, I got you covered on those locations. So first of all, the fork knife, we recently had it for a fort bite, so you may know where that one is, but basically that is near Fatal Fields. If you go a little bit to the north of it, also near that sky platform, you'll be able to find it in the ground. It's shaped like a fork and a knife, so simply mine some stone from there and you'll get that challenge done. Now again, if you're on the other side of the map, you can instead go to the umbrella, which is to the north of Loot Lake, and that umbrella is right here as you can see on screen. So again, similar thing, mine some rocks in there and you'll get that stage done. Now then, for the third and final stage, this one is pretty easy, but it is to collect metal from a robot factory. Now I'm pretty sure that that robot factory is in fact the giant robot factory, the one that's building the robot that we've been talking about a bunch in my other videos. And by the way, if you haven't checked out some of my recent videos on like the robot stuff in season 10, be sure to do so. But basically, if you go to this location, there's a bunch of metal that you can farm from the buildings. Also, I think like the sort of scaffolding, if you want to call it that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the location. And if for whatever reason Epic Games glitches it out, simply check the pinned comment down below for updates. But yeah guys, after that then, let's get into it with the use an airstrike in different matches, because I have an amazing way to go about finding these. So basically, this involves Team Rumble, obviously the amazing mode to get challenges done, but there's a trick you can do specifically in Team Rumble that is amazing for finding this type of item. If you go into Team Rumble, specifically look for the supply drops. Now if you've been watching my videos, you know why these supply drops are always amazing for finding stuff. For example, here right off the start of the match, when the timer gets to 4 minutes on the first storm moving timer, a bunch of airdrops will start to spawn, and then throughout the match after that, at different intervals, more and more supply drops will spawn on the map. Now as you can see right here in this example, some spawn on the map and then you just simply go over to them. You can fire up and maybe knock them down a little bit faster, but inside of these airdrops, they have a very good chance of spawning this new item. And if for whatever reason you don't know what the new item is, it is basically this one right here that you can see me using on screen. But yeah, as you can see, I found that inside of a supply drop, so that's the way that I recommend doing this. That can save you a bunch of time, you know, just randomly trying to find them in chests, which is again pretty random, and also you have to do it in different matches, so having a consistent way of finding these definitely can help you out a lot. Then after that, you have got the search 7 ammo boxes in a single single match, which can be tough at first, unless you know a good location to go, and I've got you covered on a great location to go. Now, obviously, the first thing about this challenge that can help you out is to do something like Team Rumble. There's two main reasons for that. The first is that obviously there are less players in Team Rumble, which means less chance of getting eliminated and stuff like that, and also less people to, you know, go and find ammo boxes against. On top of that, I also think that more ammo boxes spawn in Team Rumble. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like they upped the percentage that they can spawn by quite a bit, so that can be another thing that can help you out with those. But anyways, let's get into it here. Hop into game so I can show you this specific location. Alright guys, so jumping into game real quick to show you the best spot to go to find these ammo boxes like in one single match, because I got a little bit of a secret location that has like a bunch of ammo boxes that you can get like very easily, and basically that location is over near Neo Tilted, which obviously is right around here, Neo Tilted, but basically you want to head to this building right here. That building is one that not many people go to, and it actually has a decent amount of ammo boxes, which you will see right here. So heading into the rift, let's go on down there and show you exactly where to find these ammo boxes. And again, do Team Rumble because they generally have more ammo boxes spawn. Alright, so as we head on down there, the first location you want to go right here is these pallets. As you can see, there's an ammo box, so pick that one up. There's your first one. Then if you run over here, there is a second one that can spawn on top of here. Doesn't always spawn, but it's a good one to, you know, keep in mind. After that, you can go on down here. There's an ammo box on this one that can spawn, which is another one that's very easy to grab. Then you want to go on down again, and I think, yeah, right back here is one ammo box that can also spawn, so grab that one as well. That should be your fourth one, I believe. Then if you move on out here, there is a fifth one that you can pick up on that box. Definitely pretty nice, and then that's pretty much it for this building. However, you can then just run right down here and find some extra ammo boxes, like one right on here. That's your sixth, or whatever you want to call it. Then you can run through here and go up these steps to find a final ammo box if you need it right in here. And then for some extra ones, in case, you know, not all of them spawn, you can go up again and find one on this robot. Then jump all the way down to here, and sometimes there's one that can spawn here, I'm pretty sure. Either way though, you can move on over here and there's an ammo box on this shelf, and yeah, that's like a ton of ammo boxes right there. So that should be plenty for you guys to get this challenge done, especially in Team Rumble when not a ton of people drop over here. Then moving on here, guys, we have the visit different public service announcement signs in Neo Tilted, Pressure Plant, or Mega Mall. Got some good locations to show you for these, so let's go ahead and jump right on into it here. Alright guys, so here we are in game, ready to take a look at these signs, these public announcement signs, and where you can find pretty much every one of them. Now each of these locations sort of has a different amount, and Mega Mall and Neo Tilted I think have the most, but let's start off with Pressure Plant just so you can get an idea if you want to stop by that location. So here we go, heading on down there, and actually I'd probably say that Mega Mall is actually maybe the best location for this challenge, but as you can see as we're going down here, you're looking for those signs. Alright, there you go, there's the first one, a big sign right on this wall right here, so very easy to find and visit, so there you go. Now then after that, you want to head over here, and there's actually a bunch down on this side of the wall, so let me get a few mats, and then if we go down here, as you can see, there's another big sign right here, and then you can make your way over here to the other side. There's a smaller one right under there, and if you build up a little bit more, there is one right up there. So yeah guys, there's the ones at Pressure Plant, but again, I'd recommend going to Mega Mall or Neo Tilted. Actually, probably Mega Mall is the best, so let's head on over there. And something to keep in mind when you're going to Mega Mall, I'm pretty sure all of these locations are actually at the mall itself, not the houses, so just keep that in mind. And as you can see, there's the first one on the side right here, so very easy to get right there. And then if you go over to this side as well, there's another one right around this corner, yeah, as you can see, right up there, so pretty easy to find right there. And then if you keep going around, there is one out in front on that light post. As you can see, that one's pretty out in the open as well. Then if you start to go inside of the mall, there's another one up on this side near the entrance, and then following that you can go inside, and there's one directly in here right on this pillar, so that's an easy one to grab. On top of that, there's also yeah, there's one over on that side, so just run over here to this one, and I think that should be it. There might be one more somewhere, but that should be plenty for Mega Mall. And then real quick, showing you the ones in Neo Tilted in case you want to go over there. I believe there are at least 5. Well, there's 5 that I know of. So starting out here, you'd want to go maybe over to this hotel right here, because there are 2 on the side of this building. As you can see, there is one right there, and then if you go on over to the other side, there is another right up there. And then following that, you can head over to that building. As you can see, there's one sitting on the side of that building, and also if you head over past the Der Burger building, there is a small one, where is it? Yeah, it's right over here on this wall. And then if you go past it on the clock tower, there is one on that wall as well. well. So yeah, guys, there you go. Those are the locations of those. And then after that, guys, you have the eliminate opponents in Pleasant Park or Paradise Palms. And this one actually goes well with the next one, which we'll talk about in just a second. But for this one, Paradise Palms, Pleasant Park, the mode that I recommend for this one is for sure solo. Don't do Team Rumble because it can be tough to find opponents there at either of these locations unless the circle ends at one of the two locations, whereas in solo, you're pretty much almost always going to be able to find people at one of these two locations. So that's what I recommend for that. It definitely can help you out a bunch. Now, as for the specific locations, Paradise Palms, Pleasant Park, they're fairly similar and they are quite spread out. So, you know, do whatever one is closest to the battle bus if you want to have a better chance of, you know, actually running into people. But if it's going like down the middle of the map, that's maybe the best where there's not too many people at the locations. But honestly, they're both fairly similar. Now, this challenge goes very well with the next one, which is damage opponents with shotguns. And you have to deal a total of 500 damage. Obviously, the reason that these two go super well together is that if you happen to find a shotgun at one of these locations, you can go for eliminations and also try to deal damage at the same exact time. So basically, focus on the eliminations in Pleasant Park first, but also try to do this damage challenge as well, and that'll help you save some time. And then for the final challenge I want to go over in this video, guys, this is the damage opponents with a pickaxe. And I have a great secret to help you guys get this one done. I've been using it quite a bit recently whenever I happen to get into like a little pickaxe battle or decide to go for a pickaxe elimination. But basically, it makes it easier to deal damage with your pickaxe or actually get hits with it. If you actually look down a little bit, maybe around 45 degrees or a little bit lower, something around there, you actually tend to get more hits if you're looking down like that. I don't know exactly why. It has something to do with how the pickaxe swings, but this does actually help a lot. Now, occasionally you do want to look up, like maybe if the opponent is jumping or something like that. But as you can see in like some examples, I just went into like a Team Rumble game, and this is what I recommend, just like gliding towards somebody that you see running around and try to deal some pickaxe damage by using that trick that I just showed you. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below for Season 10 guides as soon as the new season is out. I'm super excited. And also, guys, check out some of my previous videos here, such as on the left, how to unlock the different styles for Singularity, all of the locations for those, and then on the right, my previous Week 9 challenges guide. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one.